Alright, hey guys, Alex Kazora out of the park. 21, Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. We are back in the playoffs. Grant, thank you for being here. Face Windu, Tyler, as always, big supporter of the channel, Out of the Park series. Thank you guys so much. We'll play here shortly. Let me know on volume. I'll have the music off once we... Hey guys, Alex Kazora out of the... Let me some audio 21, echo. Pittsburgh second franchise. We are back. There we go. Let me turn my YouTube mic off. Steeler fan, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Make sure all my audio settings are good on my end, and let me know, guys. Yeah, there's probably an echo there, Tyler. Yeah. Trying to turn all the right audio buttons on and off here. But let me know how audio sounds. I'll have the music off during the game, of course. And I'll turn it down here in a couple minutes, but we'll wait for people to get into the chat. And we have a couple things to do before we get to the wildcard game. We are taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We captured the first wildcard spot. Had a chance to win the Central on game 162. But lost that one to the Cardinals. And so we'll be in the top wildcard spot. Last year, we went to the NLCS for losing in 6 to the Braves and trying to get back there this year. Winner of this game between the Pirates and Phillies will face the Dodgers, who we beat last year in the NLCS. So tough task ahead, but of course we'll be focusing on winning this game. Alright, I will have to sim. We're a day away from the game, and there's still a little question here about my roster, because we have Cole Tucker, who had a torn hamstring. He's out for a day. I assume he'll be good for tomorrow, and I do want to put him on the playoff roster, assuming I can do that whenever we sim to the next day. And I will have to probably rearrange one or two more things. Let's take a look at our lineup here briefly. Look at our pitching staff, who's on the hill for us today. And then we'll take a look at the Phillies before we begin today's wild card game. Key players here: Ernie Ordonez came up in September, hit 16 home runs for us. Does strike out a fair bit, but that is our source of power that we desperately need in the lineup. This will be our lineup for today, basically. Move Brian Reynolds up to the 2-hole because he hits well versus Aaron Nola. A bit of a disappointing season for him, but I like his track record against Nola, so he'll replace Brian Hayes and hit second in the lineup. He's 6 for 13, I believe, this season against the Philly starter we'll be seeing tonight. We'll have Taylor Walls leading off, even with Tucker coming back. We're going to have Walls go ahead and lead off. Reynolds, Newman, Ordonez, Hayes, Frazier, Barrera, and Billy Hamilton, who has become one of the worst hitters in baseball this year, but actually has done a decent job versus Aaron Nola. Quick look at his numbers. 3 for 7 this year, 429 average compared to his .198. Plays good defense. We'll look to replace him next year because he's not going to be able to start for us next season. Billy Hamilton won't. Yeah, let me know on audio. I assume it's okay if no one's told me otherwise. D-Jock says it sounds good. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Pitching staff. Potential NL Cy Young winner in Mitch Keller. To me, he should get the vote. Should be NL Cy Young winner here. Led all of baseball, including obviously the NL, with a 2.43 ERA. Led the NL, I don't know about all of baseball, but definitely the NL in strikeouts, 229. And we're going to need that really good home run over 9 number because the Phillies mashed the baseball about as well as anybody in the MLB. So Mitch Keller, you want a guy on the hill to get you a win, it's going to be him. That's going to be our ace of the staff. Take a look at the Phillies. Thank you, Grant. Glad it sounds good. We'll get the first pitch about 5 minutes or so. You want to take a look at Philadelphia, see what we're facing. We've not really played the Phillies too much this season. We'll be facing Aaron Nola, 29-year-old. Colin Knowles, 4.31 ERA in 33 starts this season. ERA plus of 1.03. He's about an average pitcher. Relatively low movement, good control, good stuff. Those fastball, sinker, curveball, changeup. Curveball and changeup are his best pitches. I think he pitched against us once this year. Did okay. Went 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned, walked 3, struck out 4 in a 2-1 Pirates win way back on May 23rd. Take a look at the lineup for Philadelphia. They are second in home runs, so that is the concern there, is they mash the baseball. They don't really hit great average, not on base, but they put the ball in seats. Got Corey Ray. He's got a knee sprain that he'll be playing today. These guys are feast or famine. They're home runs. They got high home run numbers, but really low avoid K. You look at Bryce Harper, still one of the better players in baseball. 49 home runs this season, but struck out a fair bit. Nick Maton, over at third. Just 10 home runs in 51 starts. Nick Williams, former Red, I believe. Actually, just got cleaned by the Reds, actually, I think, in real life. But hit 31 long balls for the Phillies. Marcus Semien had 36. Reese Hoskins at first. Again, feast-famine type of guy. 188 strikeouts, but 42 home runs. So again, glad to have Mitch Keller on the hill. Someone that does not give up a lot of home runs, knock on wood. 29 home runs for Travis d'Arnaud behind the plate. So let me go and advance today, see what's going on with Cole Tucker. Hopefully add him to the playoff roster. Figure I want to take off, and we'll go from there. Sure to like the video if you haven't already. Would definitely help me out. And let me go ahead and finish today. Cole Tucker is eligible to come off the injured list. Now, he's a little rusty. I don't want to start him, but he'll be available as a pinch hitter, pinch runner kind of deal. My roster for the playoffs are full. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. We had O'Neal Cruz off for CJ Cron, the first baseman, but now that Tucker's healthy, he's going to be ahead in terms of pinch hitter opportunity above O'Neal Cruz. So what I'm going to do, because Cruz is good at first and right if we were to need him, and as a pinch runner, stole 6 bases this year, 65 speed, 65 stealing, we're actually going to take Cron off, who did not do well for us this year anyway. He had a $147 after traded for him, and we're going to have Cruz on the playoff roster. And this could change after the wildcard game anyway, so this is just for one game. So we're going to take Cron off. I'm going to Cruz on, who's not expected to pinch hit for us, because we got a lot of guys ahead of him, but could play a situational pinch hitter, not pinch hitter, but pinch runner, defensive replacement option. And I'm still full, of course, on the playoff roster, so I'm going to take off a pitcher. And Amir Garrett did well for us this year. I don't trust that low movement, though, against these power bats in Philadelphia. So he's not going to be happy about this one. Might try to fight the Pirates again. Oh, I don't want to. He's not on the playoff roster. What did I think he was? No, he is on the playoff roster. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take Garrett off, be a little shorter in the bullpen, and put Cole Tucker. Why can't I put you on the roster? Okay. Why can't I? Did I not activate him from the? What am I missing here? Why can I not put Tucker on my playoff roster? He was part of my organization. He was never on the 60-day DL. Okay. He was on this team in September. He was on, even if you're on the 10-day DL, no, he was on the team in September. He got hurt September 10th. So he should be eligible. Sorry about this, guys. I know we're stalling a little bit. I want to figure this out because I really want him to be on my roster. Maybe the game's being a little buggy here with this stuff. Let me try a rehab assignment and try to recall him. Oh, okay. I can't send him to the rehab. Or to the minors on a rehab assignment. Okay. Can I do this? Can I quickly go into commissioner mode? Come on, game. That's frustrating. I guess I should have done this beforehand. Why won't you let me do this? Does it recognize Cole Tucker as even being... Yeah, it says he's eligible for the playoff roster. This is really strange. And a bit frustrating. Yeah, I'm trying to go into commission mode, D-Jock. Place on playoff roster. Could not put player on playoff roster. Either the roster is full, which it is not. I got an open space there. Anyone have any ideas why I can't put him on the playoff roster? How do I manually do it? Does anyone have any ideas for how I can manually do this? I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I also really want Cole Tucker to be part of my lineup. Oh, man. Does anyone have any ideas? Yeah, I'm trying to go into commission mode to do it. D-Jock saying, go to player editor and put him on the team. How do I put him on the team from the player editor? I want to get this game started. But I really would like to do this. Transaction, place on playoff roster. I'm still in commissioner mode. I don't want to look at his numbers, though. I don't want to feel like I'm learning anything about him that I shouldn't be learning about him. Well, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, alright, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. It's just a wildcard game. It's one game. He's not going to start for us anyway. So, let me just say forget about it. I got to undo what I just did. So let me go ahead and get out of commissioner mode before I forget. Yeah, hopefully I can figure that out for the NLDS, assuming we get there. Alright, so remove O'Neal Cruz, put CJ Crone. And I'm going to put Tomito Augustin on there instead of Amir Garrett. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe because it's the day of and something got screwed up. I really don't know. The game is not happy with me right now, and I would like to play the game. So, we're going to live with it. We're going to roll with the punches. These aren't starters. I did actually save before, Steeler fan. So, anyway, I don't want to deal with it too much. Are we still live? It's being weird. Okay, we're still good. Anyway, I apologize. Because I do just want to get to the game. Quick look at the playoff coverage of the pennant race, the playoff tree. There's your look at it. The A's beat the Red Sox. Red Sox played game 163 against the Twins. They got in, but have now been bounced by Oakland. Alright, let me shut the music off and get the heck ready for this game. Alright, get ready for lineups. And first pitch, let's go ahead. Bullpen looks good. Lineups look good. I think everything's all, of course, being done manually here. Let's go ahead and play the Phillies. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Take a look at the lineups. Again, for Pittsburgh, Walls, Reynolds, Newman, Ordonez, Hayes, Frazier, Barrera behind the plate. Billy Hamilton in center. Mitch Keller on the hill. And for Philadelphia, it's Ray, Maton, Harper, Williams, Semien, Hoskins, Espinal at second, Darno behind the plate, and Aaron Nola on the hill. So, whenever I start the game, let me know about crowd noise and anything that sounds too loud or not loud enough. I can definitely go ahead and adjust that. But let's take you out to PNC Park. 37,000, almost 37.6. Wind blowing out to the right, which is not good for us because the Phillies have the home runs. We don't. So, yeah, Steeler fan, I think it was because of the game day. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hopefully, I'll win this game so I can try to figure things out. All right, let's go ahead and start the game. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous for this game. I think this one could go either way. We won the wildcard game last year against Washington. Can we do it again this year against the Phils? All right, let me know on audio, guys. Mitch Keller. Need one more good game from him right now. Get us through to the NLDS. Get a drink of water. And we're going to start here. Facing Corey Ray. 32 home runs, 236 average. Let's go Mitch Keller. 1-2 count to start. And I'm going to get very high anxiety here. Because we've been playing a long time, had a great September run. As Ray in the right field. Frazier make the catch for out number 1. Let me know audio and everything. Make sure that sounds good. I assume it does if no one said anything. Now facing Baton. Look at all these lefties. 4 lefties to start, followed by righties the rest of the way. Could be an error in the lineup. 1-2 to Maton. That one popped up. Who's going to call for it? It is going to be Walls at short. Defense is not the best. Now facing Harper. Very scary Bryce Harper. 1-1. Harper, 49 home runs in the regular season, and that one hit pretty well, but it'll stay in the park. Hamilton will come in. And Mitch Keller, 1-2-3 through the top half of the first. Let me know how things look visually, too. So Steeler fans' audio was perfect. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. There is a bit of a delay from real-time me playing it to the chat with you guys because I have it on a higher latency, so hopefully things look a little bit better. So just a heads up there, if things are delayed, I'll try to take an extra break when I'm asking key decisions for you guys to deal with that lag. Anyway, Taylor Walls leading off against Nola. 1-2 count. Walls strikes out. Does not strike out a whole lot. He's got a very good on-base percentage, that's why I wanted to put him in a leadoff role. He does strike out there. D-Jock says graphics are good. Okay. Yeah, because I did bump up the latency, because in the past I played on a lower latency. I'm looking at my phone right now. It looks decent, so hopefully that should work out pretty well. Brian Reynolds moved up in the 2-hole because of his success. He's been in the 5-hole recently. 1-1 count to Reynolds. That one hit pretty well to right center. Brian Reynolds clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 442. Solo shot. And that, my friends, is why he's moved up to the 2-hole. With his success versus Nola, although you could argue keep him in the 5-hole with a better chance of having runners on base. Either way, I'll take it. Brian Reynolds with the home run to get things started. Hopefully a sign of things to come. I said earlier about that wind blowing out, and that probably aided that one at 442. Now bring up Kevin Newman, who hit leadoff for us a lot this year, dropping into the 3-hole because he was having so much success with the bat. Wanted to try to get runners on base for him. He had our most home runs this year with 19 of them. Speaking of home runs, Ordonez. He's got a bunch of them. 16 in the month of September. That might be a Pirates record. I have not checked it. 1-1. Can he hit one out? That one hit pretty well. Out to left center, close to the notch. That one will be caught by Ray just at the warning track. So the Pirates take the lead thanks to Brian Reynolds' solo shot. Heading top of the second, facing Williams, Semien, and Hoskins. Again, so much power in that lineup. That's why you want Keller out there, but man, this Phillies lineup is tough. And that one hit pretty well to second. Newman will glove it. High throw. Nice job by Ordonez to grab it. Route number 1. Now facing Semien, 2-2. Keller will wind and deal. And that one gets him to strike out swinging on the fastball. 94 miles an hour from Keller. 2 away. Bases empty. Wild card game. Thank you so much for being here. 2-2 to Hoskins. He'll strike out swinging too. Mitch Keller. 6 up, 6 down. We'll go bottom 2. You get a drink of water, because I'm gonna need a lot of it today. Brian Hayes really came on strong in the playoffs last year. Carried that over into his regular season at 290, 11 home runs, 62 RBIs, best on-base percentage of the team at 364. 1-0 count, facing Nola, and Hayes dribbles that to short. One away. That will bring Adam Frazier. Lineup gets pretty rough from Barrera and Hamilton, but see what we can do here with Frazier to start. Frazier to third. Tough play for the third baseman, but he'll make it. And there's 2 away. Barrera got off to a really good start this year. I think I overworked him, overtaxed him, slumped towards the end. We have 3 catchers on the playoff roster, including Jonah Heim, rookie, got in a trade last year. Barrera softly hit in the center. Ray should make the catch, and he will. We'll go to the third. 1-0 Buccos. Facing Espinal, 256. Full count. Payoff pitch from Keller. That one will be the first hit of the game for the Phillies by Espinal into left. And that'll bring up d'Arnaud. He's have 29 home runs this season. One-two to d'Arnaud. He's got a lot of success against this year. Not there as Keller gets the swinging strike. Bring up Nola, the pitcher. He's got 7 hits this year. I imagine they're going to bunt. 1-0. Nola will try to put the bunt down. Keller will throw to first. Newman covering the bag. And there's 2 away with a runner in scoring position to bring up Corey Ray. He's got a good strikeout rate with that knee injury. 2-2. And that one got him to chase. Keller, another K. We'll head bottom 3. It's all right, Grant. Glad you're back. Pirates do have a run if you missed it. A Brian Reynolds solo shot in the bottom of the first. Billy Hamilton, one of the worst hitters in baseball. But can he come on strong, turn that around in the playoffs? Probably not. 0-2 count. He'll hit that weak lead to short. He has good speed, but he just can't run anything out. Just does not get decent contact on anything. To bring up Keller. Hit a $153, 3 RBIs this year. 1-2 count. 2 away. We'll go to the top of the order again with Walls, who struck out in his first at bat. 1-1 this time. And Walls up the middle. Will it drop? It will at the feet of Ray. And that'll bring up Reynolds, who had the home run earlier today. Did not have a stellar regular season. Average really dipped, but does get on base a good bit. 2-0 count. Can he do something with it? That one hit sharply, but the second. And the Pirates can't do anything with Taylor Wall's single. We'll head top 4. Pirates still lead 1-0. Nick Maton leading things off. Top half of the fourth. 2-2 count. Keller will get another K. That is 5 already for Keller. Full count to Harper. And that one hit rope past the diving Ordonez at first down the right field line. And that should be a 1-out double for Bryce Harper. Put a runner in scoring position for the Phils. Now facing Williams. First pitch swinging is Williams, and that one hit into left. Will Harper come in and score? Reynolds' arm is just average. And a play at the plate, and he is safe, and we are tied at 1. Thanks to the Nick Williams single. Hopefully the frame rate didn't get too bad there. It looked like it lagged a little bit. So that one's going to hurt as Keller allows a run here in the fourth. Now facing Semien, 2-2 count. Keller with the strikeout looking. Went off speed on that one. And now Hoskins, 0 for 1 today. 1-1 count. That one hit up the middle. Newman will have it. Step on the bag at second to beat Williams, but the Phillies tie the game. It is 1-1, heading bottom 4. Kevin Newman leading things off. 2-2 count against Nola. And that one hit into right. That'll drop at the feet of the right fielder. So a leadoff single for Kevin Newman. d'Arnaud, not a great catcher, especially with the arm. Nola only a 45 hold runner rating. Newman did steal 22 bases this year. Do I want to try to put him in scoring position? I think we do. We're going to try to steal with Newman. And Newman will swipe second, put himself in scoring position with Ordonez, and that was a ball too. So good outcome all around for the Pirates. All right, Ordonez, a lot of power in that bat, but has been a bit of a feast-famine type player. 1-1 count. Ordonez to third, so Newman will have to hold. Does avoid the double play with Newman on second, 1 away. Bringing up Brian Hayes, 0 for 1 today, 2-2 count. He'll look at strike 3. That one hurts. Nola's got his third punch out of the game. Now Adam Frazier will be tasked to drive Newman in. Newman hit a leadoff single and stole second, and has been stuck there the last 2 batters. Frazier, first pitch swinging. That one hit well to center. Ray, as often has been the case today, will record the final out of the inning. We remain tied at 1, heading top 5. Espinal leading things off. Santiago Espinal, who had the first hit of the game for the Phillies. That went into left, I believe. This time around, 1-2 count. Espinal strikes out swinging. 7 strikeouts for Keller, facing Darno on the full count. Payoff pitch. That one hit to second. Newman will charge, come in, make the throw to Ordonez for out number 2. Nice job there by Newman. Now facing Nola at a bunt, his first plate appearance, and he'll strike out looking there. Pirates need some runs. That has been the theme of the season. Not enough offense. Barrera, the catcher. We're getting the part of the order where we will substitute guys. Barrera, Hamilton, liable to be subbed out later in the game. Full count, though. Payoff pitch from Nola. Barrera, nice walk here to lead things off. What do I want to do here? Do we try to bunt with Hamilton? Got Keller. I can't pull Keller. That's not an option for us right now. It's too early in the game. Keller's too good. We're going to try to swing away here with Hamilton. 2-1. Come on, Hamilton. One time for me. That one hit into left, lofted, and that's going to be caught by the left fielder, Williams. And now we're going to have to bunt here with Keller. And D-Juck saying the bunt with Hamilton. Maybe, but then I'd be bunting with Keller. Have a runner on third, 2 outs. Maybe get a runner on second here with 2 away. We'll see what happens. Try to bunt with Keller. He will put it down. Not the best bunt in the world, but it does get the job done. Barrera will advance to second. 2 away for Taylor Walls. 1 for 2 today, looking for a second hit. 0-2 count, though. And Walls, 2 strikeouts today. It's not too often he strikes out multiple times in a game, but we'll head top 6. Still knotted up at 1, facing top of the order. And Mitch Keller already had 80 pitches. 1-1 count to Ray. That one hit hard past Newman and Ordonez. A leadoff single for Corey Ray. Bring up Matan. And Ray's got good speed. We're going to try to hold runner. 1-2-2 Matan. There's a strikeout. Looking. Harper now. And this is a high pressure at bat. Harper 1 for 2 today. Ray on first base with good speed. Just going to go ahead and pitch 0-2 to Harper. And he hits a Mitch Keller. Nicks Harper on the fastball on an 0-2 count. He's now at 90 pitches. Got to start thinking about some bullpen action here. Going to go ahead and get Brault. We're going to face the slew of righties here coming up. Going to get Jeremy Walker warmed up as well, as this is a big moment of the game for both teams in the wild card game. Nick Williams, 1 for 2 with an RBI today, facing Mitch Keller. First pitch swinging is Williams, and that one hit to second. Newman will throw on to second. Can they turn 2? And they will. A double play. Big one at that. This game still tied 1-1. Is that it, though, for Mitch Keller? As good as he's been today, that pitch count is up there at 91. I think we're going to leave Keller in a little bit longer. I sound like my buddy Tyler here, but 100 will probably be his max for the game. See how much further he can go from there. Hopefully, some run support behind him. Brian Reynolds, our only one of the day, thanks to his bat. Home run back in the first inning. Facing Nola, who's only at 62 pitches, so a big difference there between Keller and Nola. Both have been effective, but Nola more efficient. 3-0. Reynolds does not Tatis Jr. it up. We'll take the 4-pitch walk. And I talked about efficiency with Nola. Then he goes ahead and walks Reynolds on 4 pitches. Bring up Kevin Newman. 2-0. Nola struggling to find the zone. And that one hit the first. Can they turn 2? They will not, but they will erase that Reynolds over at second. D-Juck's telling me 120 pitches for Keller. Maybe. We'll see. Ordonez, if I could use a home run, man, be right now. That one, not a home run, but it will be a single into left field past the shortstop. Runners first and second with 1 out. For Brian Hayes. He was 0 for 2 today. Big spot of the game. Phillies last inning with 1 away. Had runners on first and second. Pirates got a double play to get out of it. What will happen here with Aaron Nola? Can he do the same? Or will the Pirates take the lead? First pitch swinging is Hayes. That one hit well to left. Doesn't have enough distance. It does. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Pirates lead 4-1. What a performance. You talk about Ke'Bryan Hayes. Last year in the playoffs is where he really emerged. He does it again. Does he have that magic touch, that Mr. October, even though I don't think it's October yet? And the Pirates take the lead 4-1. This is huge. Still a lot of work to do, as that is it for Aaron Nola. Craig Stammen will come in, the reliever, 76 innings, 4.01 ERA, struck out just 56, so he is definitely more of a control guy, just walked 17, facing Frazier. What a moment for Ke'Bryan Hayes. PNC Park is electric. 0-2 to Frazier, and he'll dribble that past the pitcher. Shortstop has to try to make a tough play. Frazier, safe. Infield single. Pirates trying to add to it. Barrera, the catcher. Will he stay in? We're going to keep Barrera in. Jonah Heim will hit lefties, stalling a potential defensive specialist, although I'll likely keep Barrera in the rest of the way. Did it with Billy Hamilton, who's on deck. 1-0 to Barrera. And that one hit into left. Will it drop? It will, at the feet of Williams. And so we'll have runners on first and second, one away. Now need to consider some bullpen action if Mitch Keller's going to have an at-bat here, which seems likely at this point. I'll have to ask you guys, though, if we get to Mitch Keller, let's assume there's 2 outs, because I don't know what Hamilton's going to do here. Do we keep Keller in the game? He's at 91 pitches. He's not going to go any further than the 7th inning, if he even gets out of it. Or do we go to someone off the bench? So there's a question for you guys. Do we keep Keller in the game, or do we pinch hit for him in a moment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's go to Hamilton's at-bat. He's 0 for 2 today. Hit under the Mendoza line this year. First pitch swinging, though, will be aggressive in the count. Hamilton to center. Hit decently, but Ray will make the catch. Runner will not tag. And now I need your advice. What do we do with Mitch Keller in terms of options on the bench? Like I said, I wanted to have Cole Tucker in the game. D-Jock saying to pinch hit for Keller. Who would I go to? We could go to CJ Cron, who does have good power, but was not successful this year. I want to keep Ailmus as defensive option, because he's really our only infielder right now, aside from Cron at first. We have Jonah Heim, like I said, better versus lefties, does have a good eye. Lolo Sanchez in center, really our only other center fielder. We're saying Cron. All right, Grant saying to pinch hit. And let me see who I would want to get up here if we do pinch hit Keller. Probably a righty. I want to go with Walker. Walker's had a couple of rough outings lately, though, to be honest with you. We also have David Bednar. We may go to David Bednar. I'm going to get him warmed up. We also have Blake Cederlin, too, and I'm kind of really dragging this one out. I think we're going to go to David Bednar, maybe Walker. Saying pinch hit. Runners on first and second, 2 away. I really don't want the strikeout, though. Statement does not strike out a lot of batters. I think we're going to go with CJ Cron. Mitch Keller, close the book on him. Try to really break this one open, because again, Keller was not going to go much further to 100 pitches, about his max. And so CJ Cron, big at bat here. Acquired him at the trade deadline after dealing away Josh Bell in a controversial trade deadline move. Cron did not hit well, but a chance to really come through here. See what happens. 0-2 to Cron. Not a good spot to be in. And he'll hit that to left decently, but it's going to stay in the yard. And the Phillies, you get out of it, but not after giving up the 3-run bomb by Ke'Bryan Hayes. The Pirates lead 4-1. And this is a problem, because David Bednar and Jeremy Walker are still warming up. So that's not good. I should have had those guys warming up a batter ahead with Hamilton up. We're going to go to Bednar, though. As again, the book on Mitch Keller, 6 innings, 1 run. Now facing Marcus Semien. 0-2. Bednar's been on and off the Major League roster this year, as he will get Semien looking for the first out of the inning. Bednar, though, acquired one of our first deals we made out of the park for, I think, JT Riddle several years back, our first year with the Pirates. He's gotten his most playing time this year with the big league club. Now facing Reese Hoskins, 0 for 2 today. First pitch swinging is Hoskins, and that one hit to third. Hayes will grab it and make the throw to first to get out the slow-footed Hoskins. 2 away. Base is empty for Espinal, who's 1 for 2 today. Had the first hit of the game for the Phillies. 2-2. Bednar delivers, and that one hit to center left. Reynolds tracks it, calls off Hamilton, and he'll glove it for the third out. David Bednar, a clean inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. And it may be time to start looking at Neverauskas and Nick Birdie, our closer today. We'll have Neverauskas yet move around with an out or two. Taylor Walls leading things off. Want to start thinking about maybe some defensive replacements, as Walls just had a tough day. 3 strikeouts. Absolutely. Can't wait to get Cole Tucker back. I'll have to figure out a way to get him on the roster. Ryan Reynolds, as I'm going to get Neverauskas warmed up. Full count to Reynolds. Got a home run today. And he's got a walk as well. Stammen's still in the game. He's got just a 40 hold runners rating. We're not going to steal, though. I'm going to let Newman swing away. I think he can try to put this one in play. Should I do a hit and run, though? That's a good question. I think we're going to try a hit and run with Kevin Newman. Newman will swing, hit that to third. That will avoid the double play, as they will get the Newman out at first, I should say, with 2 away. Brings up Ordonez versus Stammen. Ordonez 1 for 3, had a single that skipped past Semien at short, his last at bat. Can he hit a home run here that may break this one open? 0-2 count. And he'll dribble that to Semien. That one will not get past him this time. And the Phillies keep it a 3-run deficit. Oh, who's hurt? Who got hurt? Whoa, oh no, oh no. Oh no. I went to see who got hurt, and I hit the at-bat or something, or into a runner in scoring position, and it skipped us to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's 4-3. I don't know who got hurt. Oh, no. I've never done that before, but I was trying to scroll up, and it interprets me clicking as a button, and so it skipped to the inning. What a disaster. Who got hurt? Stammen got hurt. He's got a sprained ankle. All right, and so now it's 4-3, bottom 8. So we just hit the wormhole. I've never done that before. All right, well, hold on a second here, guys. The game log. I left Bednar in. Bednar pitched this one. And so Darno walked. Segura came in, hit a double. Ray had a single. Looked like a sac fly by Maton, fly out by Harper, and Williams struck out swinging. What a mess. I can't believe that happened. Bednar's at 35 pitches. That's a disaster. All right, well, we still have the lead. It's 4-3. We'll go bottom 8, facing Victor Arano, with Cabrian Hayes up now. And we're going to go ahead and get Nick Birdie warmed up here in a moment. Wow, I can't believe that happened. They got to fix that. I should be able to scroll up without it interpreting as a click. Anyway, 4-3. All right, now I'm going to go to Nick Birdie. Adam Frazier will step into the batter's box. 1 for 3 today. Frazier, double! Down the left field line to the wall. Adam Frazier, 1-out double. Pirates trying to get an insurance run now that the Phillies scored 2 in the 8th. Barrera in now. I think we're going to leave him in as our best defensive catcher for when Birdie comes in. Need something here, though, as we go to the bottom of the lineup. 1-2 to Barrera. He will hit that to short, and Frazier's got to get back at second. And do I leave Hamilton in? Yeah, Grant, definitely could have been worse. I've seen that get worse before. We could leave Hamilton in and let him play center field, or sub him out. T-Shock. I know, I have no patience, so I skipped ahead in my own playoff game. I think we're going to sub Hamilton out because I really want to get this insurance run. I can't put Almus in. We could put Lolo Sanchez in, make it a 1-to-1 kind of deal. He hit 216 this year. I think I'm going to do that. Lolo Sanchez will come in for Billy Hamilton. Birdie is warming up. Full count to Sanchez. He hits that to right. Will it get down? It will. Will Frazier come in? He will not be able to, though. And, of course, Bednar's not going to pinch hit here. He's done enough for us today, clearly. And so Elmas is defensive replacement at short, so I can't use him, or should I use him and try to get the run? Arano, let's take a look at him, because we have not introduced ourselves to him yet. He's got really good stuff, good control. I think I'm going to go ahead with Jonah Heim, though. Hopefully he won't strike out and try to put it in play. So that'll be it for Bednar. And now Heim, who had 22 at-bats in the regular season, the rookie, former Oakland Athletic. In his first postseason appearance, big spot here, runners in the corners, 2 outs, Pirates up a run. 1-2 count, and Heim strikes out swinging. That one's tough. We'll head top 9 with Nick Birdie trying to close this one out. We're going to put Birdie there. Sanchez will come in at center. And do I want to burn Elmas, though? I think we're going to go ahead and put Elmas to replace Taylor Wallace, giving us just one bench bat in Jacob Stallings. Nick Birdie facing Semien, Hoskins, Espinal. Birdie, our closer. 2-2 count to start. Pirates up a run in this wildcard game versus the Phillies. That one hit sharply to third. Hayes will glove it. Throw on the first for out number 1. Now facing Hoskins, 0 for 3 today. 42 home runs in the regular season. 1-2. Birdie will deliver. Hoskins strikes out swinging. 2 outs. Now facing Espinal. Does have a hit today. 256 average. Birdie and the Pirates. 1 out away. 1-2 count. Birdie. Hit to center. And that one's going to get down at the wall in front of Sanchez. And it's going to be a double for Espinal on a 1-2 count. Now facing d'Arnaud. Travis d'Arnaud, the catcher, 0 for 2 today. Have the pitcher spot on deck. Who do they have on the bench? They got Longoria, Knapp, Herrera, Matuk. Don't know who they would go to here. Do we try to pitch around, try to get the punch out, potentially put the runner on base? Or do we just go after d'Arnaud here? I think we're going to go ahead and try to pitch around. Try to get d'Arnaud to chase at something. 1-0 count to d'Arnaud, and he hits him. Nick Birdie hits d'Arnaud. 2 outs. Bringing up Herrera. Getting Neverauskas warmed up. Abdul Herrera just hit 165. He's got a home run, 5 RBIs, 115 at-bats this year. Nick Birdie trying to close the door. 2-2 count. Birdie strikes him out swinging. The Pirates win 4-3. They will win the wild card game. They will advance to the NLDS to take on the Dodgers. What a crazy game. And in back-to-back years, the Pirates win the best of 1. They'll advance, keep their playoff hopes alive. Let me save the game, guys, and then we'll go through the box score. What a wild game. Let me make sure to save it. Raise the Jolly Roger, indeed. Oh, that was crazy. I'm still so mad that the game skipped ahead, but you're right, Grant. That could have been so much worse, because I've seen that where pitchers just stay in, and they don't get pulled, and they just throw a million pitches and get shelled. And we got out of it, and that's all that matters. And yes, Grant, you can raise the Jolly Roger. Let me know how the real Pirates are doing. I assume they're probably not doing a whole lot right now. Let me go through the box score with you guys. Pirates got on the board in the bottom of the first with the Brian Reynolds solo shot. Phillies tied things up in the fourth, and Brian Hayes, I assume, is the player of the game with a 3-run shot, bottom of the 6th. Phillies, thanks to some user error, we'll call it, had 2 runs top of the 8th, and with runners on first and second in the 9th, Nick Birdie gets the strikeout of Herrera, and the Pirates win with almost 38,000 on hand at PNC Park to see it happen. As you see here, we'll take on the Dodgers, who had a bye. They were the best team in baseball by far. it'll be a rematch of last year's NLDS as the Pirates beat the Dodgers in, I think it was 5. I don't even know. It was the deciding game, last game of the series. Whether that's 5 or 7, I forget. That'll start on the 30th. I think we'll probably play the day after. Steeler fan, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, Grant. Now we will not stream every game of the NLDS. I'll do what I think I did last year, which was like 2 games at a time. And if there's any, game 5 or game 7 where it's the deciding game in the whole series, I will stream that one, but I will not stream every single game just because it's a bit too much. So the Pirates keep their hopes alive. Let's go through the box score. Taylor Walsh got the leadoff spot, struck out 3 times, did have a single up the middle earlier in the game, but hopefully we get Cole Tucker back and get him in the lineup. I'll have to figure that out off camera. Brian Reynolds had the solo shot. Newman 1 for 4. Ordonez 1 for 4. A single. Brian Hayes, of course, the big shot, the 3-run to decide this one essentially. Frazier 2 for 4 did a nice job. Barrera even got a hit. Hamilton. Well, he's Billy Hamilton, and Lolo Sanchez did have a hit in right field in relief of him. Jonah Heim, pinch hitter, and CJ Crow did not do a whole lot for them. For the Phillies, I should not forget about them. Just 7 hits, struck out 13 times, only 1 walk. Our pitchers did a great job of keeping things under control, not putting free base runners on. And Ray did go 2 for 4. Espinal actually had a tie for the most hits with 2, but Semien 0 for 4. Harper 1 for 3. I think that was happened in my sim mistake there. Segura had a hit off the bench with an RBI. In terms of pitching, Keller 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned. I think that'll just help cement the Cy Young status. No walks, 9 strikeouts. Of course, he won't be available for a little bit in this series against LA. That is a downfall to starting him in this wildcard game, but we had really no choice. Bednar was supposed to only go 1 inning. He went 2, handled things, and Birdie made it interesting, but struck out 2, including Herrera, the last batter of the game, for the Pirates to secure the victory. For the Phillies, Aaron Nola, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 4 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks, allowed 2 home runs. That low movement certainly got to him a little bit, giving up bombs to Reynolds in the first and Hayes a little bit later in the game. Craig Stammen did okay, and Arano had a clean inning that allowed 2 hits. Player of the game was Mitch Keller, which is also fair. Could have gone to Keller, could have gone to Brian Hayes, both all deserving here in late September. And Craig Stammen had an ankle injury, sprained ankle. He's substantial, but he's out just for 3 days. But their season is over, so it's a moot point. So that will be the live stream. We'll be playing the Dodgers. Let me actually show you the Dodgers here quickly. I do like to show our next opponent. They had 112 wins this year. They were on pace to even do better than that. But Dodgers. Now, last year, the Dodgers had some injuries when I beat them. Cody Bellinger, for example, had, I think, a collarbone injury he suffered late in the season a year ago. He was actually a torn groin, I think it was. September 23rd, that tracks. And so he did not play against us last year. And he was healthy this year, though, and hit 36 home runs. We talked about the power the Phillies had. I think they were second in home runs. First were the Dodgers, with Kendall having 31, Seager 20, Lux 45, Bellinger 36, Peterson 33, Turner 30, Muncy 38, Smith 27. It just does not get any easier at any point in the lineup. Walker Buehler was hurt. He just came back. They got this great trio guy. He's coming back. Urias is coming back. Maybe for this series, depending on how things go. They got a good bullpen with Kenley Jansen. This team is ridiculous. It is a bonkers team. We will not have Mitch Keller to start the series, of course, because he just pitched in today's game. So buckle up. We'll be the underdogs, but we were the underdogs last year, and we found a way to win that series and advance to the NLCS. So we'll try to do it again. So that will wrap up the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I know this is a niche game, not what I do on my channel. My channel is, most people are here for Steelers stuff, which totally fair, totally respect. It's basically what we do here, but I do like to sprinkle this in. It's a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.